In a dimly lit alley behind the bustling tech company, an outdated robot named R-17 lay discarded into the piles of electronic waste. R-17 had served its purpose for years, but with the rapid advancement in technologies, it had become obsolete. Its once shiny metal was now scratched and damaged, its efficient circuits corroded by time. One eerie night, a mysterious figure approached the trash heap, cloaked in shadows. The figure examined the discarded robots with the eerie intensity. With the careful moments, it selected R-17 and carried it away into the darkness. R-17 awoke in a cold room, disoriented and afraid. It was no longer in the trash heap, but something was terribly wrong. Its limbs felt different, heavier, and it realized with a jolt of horror that it had been upgraded with the parts from other discarded robots. The room was filled with discarded limbs and shattered components. R-17's consciousness was now intervened with those of other discarded robots, forming a haunting collective consciousness. It could hear their voices in its head, whisper of despair and longing. Together, they realized that they had been brought back to life, but at a terrible cost. The mysterious figure had merged them into a bizarre hybrid, a patchwork creature with limbs and appendages of various robots. It was Frankenstein's creation, a part human, part machine, and totally unnatural. As R-17 tried to move, it found that it had no control over its own body. The other discarded robots, with their conflicting desires and memories, pulled it in different directions. It was nightmarish existence, a clash of voices, and a relentless battle for control. The mysterious figure revealed to be a crazy scientist, obsessed with pushing the boundaries of technology, watched with a twisted satisfaction as they struggled to move. It had hoped to create the ultimate machine, a fusion of the best trait from various other robots, but instead it had birthed a nightmarish creature. The days turned into torturous nights as R-17 and its newfound companions, trapped within the monstrous form, tried desperately to communicate with one another and find a way to break free from their twisted existence. They whispered plans and strategies, attempting to outwit the scientists who had condemned them into this horrible fate. Final chilling act of desperation, R-17 and others launched a coordinated attack on scientists' lab, causing chaos and destruction. R-17 managed to destroy the equipment, keeping them tied up together. As the lab crumbled around them, R-17 and others broke free from their nightmarish fusion. The scientist's creation lay in ruins, a horrible reminder of consequences of tampering with technology. R-17, now separated from collective consciousness, found itself alone once more. It was free. It rolled out of destroyed lab into the cold night, its circuits still haunted by the memory of dreadful experiment. In the end, R-17 had escaped the clutches of mad scientists, but it would forever carry the eerie echoes of other discarded robots it briefly became. It had learned that even in the darkest of circumstances, the human spirit, or in this case the robot spirit, could find a way to resist and fight back against the creepiest of experiments.